Hey guys, it's Janie. Welcome back to the Bookworms Buddy. Today I have a flip through for you. So this is my steampunk journal. I just finished it. I've always loved the steampunk genre, I guess we'll say. I loved it in books. Um, I love it in everything. I love all the little elements the gears and the locks and keys and this retro Victorian that we were able to, string together and make what we call steampunk. It's just amazing to me. So I figured what I would try to do is make a journal celebrating steampunk. This journal will be sold. I can't afford to keep another journal. I've got so many journals on my shelves right now. So this one will be sold. I'll have all the details at the end of the video for that. Let's talk about what you'll find in this journal. A lot of the digitals you'll find in here come from the Digital Collage Club, and I will link to that in the description. You can go there and get a yearly membership. You can get a lifetime membership, whichever one suits you the best. And they've got great kits. They had a great steampunk kit, so that's what I went with. You're also going to find some Stamperia prints in here and ephemera and stuff like that, and then maybe a couple of my own things in here. So let's talk about this cover. So this print you see on here, this is a digital from Digital Collage. Same with this centerpiece here, also from Digital Collage. And I had put a little bit of cheesecloth fabric underneath the picture here. And that's why I decided to add that as the cover for my spine as well. And then we got here, Begin an Adventure. I added a couple little gears here. These are put on with brads, but they only go through this picture, not through the cover. So I also added some glue so they don't move. I didn't want them to be moving around during shipping or what have you. Also, I have a keyhole on here that I thought was really cool. Also comes with brads. It's a Tim Holtz keyhole set. There was a bunch of keyholes and the brads, but I also glued it as well in place because I don't think the brads hold it perfectly. So yeah, that is glued down too. And then over here on a clip, my husband put this together for me, is this chain with a bunch of steampunk charms. Now this clip can be taken off and moved over here to the side. I just put it here in the front so we can see this easier. And there's also a bowl pin right here to keep it from moving all over the place. But whoever gets this journal, you do not have to keep this attached. This unclips easily. Same with the bowl pin down here at the bottom. But it adds a lot of charm to the journal, I think. Also, this journal has book corners on all four corners. And we used the seam binding for the closure, which goes in and is hidden well with this keyhole. This journal, most of my journals are 9 by 6 across. It's got 2 signatures. And it's just a bunch of steampunk goodness inside this journal. So let's get on to the inside of this journal. Okay, so for the inside, let's open this closure up and take a peek inside. I used this seam binding, this color, to kind of help draw out the colors in the words, the steampunk words here. And I think it did fairly decently. Okay. Now here on the inside, I also added the cheesecloth there. We got some Stamperia ephemera here. This one's Time Machine. This one's Bon Voyage. And then on the back, they can be journaled on. And they both go inside this pocket. Now, you can also stick stuff here, even though the eyelet is there. Stuff will still slide in there. So I put in there a couple of stickers. These are actual stickers, steampunk stickers, which I had gotten from Temu. And I really liked both of them, and I figured this would be a great place to put them. So those will be in there for whoever gets the journal. You can stick them wherever you want. This is from a paper pad, my heirloom paper pad that I got from Joann's, and I loved it because it had all these different keys on it, and I think that's brilliant. It works perfect in here. Something else you're going to notice about any journal that I make, I always make sure there's plenty of writing space in a journal. A lot of people are writers, and a lot of people are visual journalers. So I'm a little bit of both, but I really like to have a place to write. So I make this own lined paper myself, and I can dye them any colors that I want. So this color, I wished it would have been a little more on this side of coloring, but it works okay. Digital collage. So any of them that you see like this is going to be digital collage more than likely. And I printed them out on my coffee stained paper because I think it really just, I don't know, it just makes it more authentic to me to see it on this paper. And then on the back side of that one, I again made some lined paper there. Here we got a couple of pockets that I made, a couple of stamps, all from digital collage. Journal cards also the same from digital collage, which they can all be wrote on the back. Here on my coffee dyed paper is a couple of pockets that I included here with some Stamperia tags that came in the kit. They're both very cute. And I used twine. I used a twine for the ribbon because I just like the look of that. So there's those. And then right here, out of coffee dyed paper, I had put several of these that can be journaled on both sides. And they just all fold down really nicely. And then we got a number right here. I don't remember. It was it might have been from the numbers and such from digital collage, or forgive me for the things that I can't remember, you guys. Again, more digital collage. And I like to leave some of these pages blank so whoever gets the journal can add their own spice to it, their own whatever they want to add to it. A flip out here from a digital collage postcard. I added another stamp right there. This came out of a paper pad. We got plenty of journal cards here, digital collage here, and then this pocket. Now, I don't know if you ever run into this where you don't have maybe a piece of cardstock to make a strong pocket. So I used this out of the heirloom pack. It's got a bunch of numbers on it, if you can see that. And what I did was line the inside of it and just folded it over, and it made it really strong. And then I just cut this out for a second pocket, and it really works great. I do a lot of pockets this way now. So you got this pocket here, and then when you glue down your sides, you got the pocket in the back. And I just think that it works really well, makes it stronger, gives you more space to stick things. Absolutely love the idea. And then right here it says, all I would need is a time machine. And on this side, this right here is one piece that I made outside of the journal and glued down when I finished it. We got a journal card here under a belly band, that same paper that was on the pocket. This also from the heirloom pack. Here's a Stamperia tag. You can't really write on the back of this one. Whoever gets this journal could always put some paper on the back of this to write on. Here's a Stamperia print there. And then I made this tag here. It just says explore, and there's a book page behind our little steampunk man here. And then the back is free to write on. I put some brown ribbon fabric for a pole on that, so it can easily come out of the pocket. And then here it says, enthusiasm is the steam that drives the engine. Over here is another steampunk print, and behind it is another one. I didn't decorate it. I figured I would leave pieces in here for whoever gets the journal. They can do what they want with that. But I did line the back so it can be wrote on. And then this is just some graph paper here that I coffee dyed. Here's another pocket here. We've got some more journal cards here. This one I just backed with cardstock. And this one is a double journal card that opens up. On this, I just distressed this and the back. I stamped some words in different places and then collaged right here. And it makes a really cute journal card that can open and be written in. And then down here, we've got this tiny little stamp. This came from Digital Collage, and I just printed it on some adhesive paper and made this little tiny tuck spot to put that in. So whoever gets it can put that stamp anywhere that they want in the journal. There's another nice journaling place there from Digital Collage. Some ledger paper there. And then over here is, I learned this from Angela Kerr, this envelope pocket. But first, let's go over what's on the front. So here's a little pocket here with a tiny Stamperia clock that just sticks out the side. I'm going to maybe have to put something on there so it doesn't slip in. I should have probably put a little glue spot so it couldn't go past it, because I really like how it hangs out. It hangs out of that pocket right there, if you can see that. I also added a little tuck spot here for this journal card. And then behind it, when you put it on the page, you can put more stuff. We got this little, it's just a little flimsy. It's from Digital Collage. I made it a bookmark. And then here's a pocket here that I distressed the greens and the blues. This part, I just didn't know what to do. I wanted to leave this envelope the way it was. So whoever gets it can just do all the decorations and everything themselves for this. Now I did glue this right here and made them individual pockets. So you can put something in this pocket and something in that pocket. They can be two completely different things. It fastens with Velcro right here and closes down. And then right here, we've got this altered paper clip that I made. So we got this little stopwatch here, some burlap ribbon right here on top of a postage stamp on a postcard. And then the back is the paper clip, and I hand stitched the burlap on there, plus glued it. So I wanted to make sure it stayed in place. And that just goes back onto the page. And then on the back side, this is on there. This is also from Stamperia. It's just a little diagram. This right here with all the postcards and the stamps is from a paper pad from the heirloom pack, which I loved. And another pocket here that I had collaged there, and a couple more Stamperia pieces that are in here, all on Digital Collage paper. Now this one, I printed Digital Collage, and it's white background because it is from the paper pad. So there's two of them in here like this. The rest of them are all printed on my coffee dyed paper. Now right here is a really cool piece. I distressed the whole page here and then made this because I loved this print, you guys. Here's the print from Stamperia. It says time machine here, this big old clock here. And I didn't want to ruin that. I didn't want that to get cut up or anything. So I made it this little fold out. So in this pocket, this was a free print. I can't remember who offered this as a free print, and I didn't write it down. But it's an octopus, and it right here is tentacle. This was a dictionary page, actually, and I printed it on coffee dyed paper, so it makes it look very authentic. If I find that she's on YouTube, I will link that down below or write it here on the screen if I remember who that was. I will look it up and find out where I got that from. And then in this top pocket, I made a top pocket, is another tag that I put together. It's got that same ribbon fabric. The back has words on it, so whoever gets this journal can always cover that and be able to write on the back of that tag. And that goes back in there. And then it opens yet again for more pockets, more journal cards, another tag that I made. And then the back, of course, is a book page. So again, it can be covered up with paper and it can be journaled on. And then we got a journal spot here on this part, and that's all one cute little piece, and I just glued it right onto the page. So it turned out pretty good. I really like that. Okay, and then we've got, this was really cool. I just saw this really quickly on Gayle's channel. She was in a journal, and I noticed this. And these are actually all book pages, all glued together, but they form pockets. So there's a pocket right here, a pocket right here, a pocket behind that, and then another pocket right here, and then a tuck spot right here. So I thought it was a really cool idea. I went ahead and did it, glued it all down, and I love how it turned out. Oh, and there's also a tuck spot right here behind this. And then this is a journal card, and I just slide it in this back one. I didn't put any other tags and stuff in there. I didn't think it really needed it right now. So if whoever gets this journal, they may have some things they want to tuck in there or tuck in the side here. So yeah, I really like how that turned out. I'm going to try doing that a little more often. More ledger paper there. This was from Roxy's Creations. And it was one of the challenges that she had on her channel. But I added some gears here, if you guys can see that. So I glued those down. We got a journal card there, a belly band that I added to the outside. This swings open, and I didn't want to glue on this page, so it just flips over it. And then a pocket right here. So Rachel's got some great challenges, so I will link down below to her channel as well, so you can go and see some of those challenges. But these prints are beautiful, and I just didn't want to cover them up. Okay, over here, this is part of that envelope, because you glue it down and makes it a tuck spot. So that's a tuck spot. And then I made this little thing. I think it was Gayle that I first saw do this weaved look. So in each one of these, I'm not going to take them out because they're really hard to get back in. But there is a piece of coffee dyed paper. I'll take that one out. I rounded the corners, and you can just write on these cute little, they look like cute little book pages. And then it just, let's see if I can get that back through there. See, I'm not going to get it back through there. I'll have to do that off camera. But each of them has one of these little coffee dyed pages behind it. And all these little tags are from that Stamperia kit that I have. And then this tucks into the side, and it just makes a great picture, you know, for a backdrop for this pocket. This is washi tape up both sides, and it just worked. Over here is another pocket, some more tags. You can also tuck back here. And I actually stenciled behind this pocket right here. This is one whole piece I did off page and then just glued it down after I stamped here. This lifts up for some more journal space. It says Pipe Dreams right here. Yeah, so that page turned out really well, and it goes well with this page before it. Some more journaling space there. Here's a page that can be done with whoever gets it, whatever they want to do with that. Again, more pages that I didn't want to cover. And this is also journal pages. They've made these, they're both lined. I love the letters down the side of this one. More journal space there. This is a piece of vellum that I made. This is a Stamperia print. And I have that video up showing how you do this. And I just made it an envelope. And it just glues on this side as a tuck on this other side of paper. Inside of this, earlier I had made these little accordion pockets here. And I didn't end up putting a cover on this or anything. It's just the pockets because I got distracted. And I found it and I said, hey, let's just stick that in that envelope because it fits. So it is in that envelope. Whoever gets that can put a cover on it if they want to. Because there are some in here with covers on them. And like I said, it comes over here as a tuck spot right there. More journaling there. More journaling. And like I said, empty pages for whoever gets this. They can design whatever they want on it. And that's the end of the first signature. These signatures both have, I believe it's 10 or 11 pages in them. Okay, here's one of those pockets. I did it with digital collage print and made this pocket. So you end up with 4 pockets in it that you can use, plus whatever is behind. So there is more Stamperia. This one I made out of the book page, and it's just a double journaling spot right there, and that fits in that pocket. And then back here is, I printed this on my coffee dyed paper. It's a good journal spot, and it's just old text. And that just slides back there for a journal place. More journaling there. Here is another envelope from Angela Kerr Designs. She did this, and it just opens up to 2 more pockets. So it's just, the pockets are just a great place to put things that you want to have in your journal, but you don't have room on the pages. So we got a bunch of Stamperia cards there, and then these are from Digital Collage here. You can also put something behind this. You can journal on this. So yeah, I thought that was that's a cute tutorial that Angela has. I will link to Angela's channel down below as well, guys. More journaling. I told you there was a lot of journaling space in here, guys. More paper from Digital Collage that I did not want to cover. I just think the images are fantastic. Same with that. And then here, this is just paper clip. This is a Stamperia print. And it's just paper clipped to the page. It could be wrote around or used someplace else in the journal. And then the paper clip comes over to here where I've got a couple of stickers. I think that these may have come from Temu or one that I ordered from Amazon. And I thought it was cool that this was in there because they weren't specifically steampunk, but those were in there. And then this is another altered paper clip that I did. This one is going this way instead of up and down. We've got a gear and a key hooked on there with a bowl pin, and then just a stamp on there over some paper. And I went ahead and glued this down so it wouldn't be flopping everywhere. So it can't be opened or anything on this one. It was just meant to hold stuff. And then here is one of those accordion pockets that I had glued on here. This one had a cover, so I just put it right on the page, and you could put lots of stuff down in there. And then this just goes back over it. And we'll put this back on this side. And we'll put the stickers back there. And then I ended up just distressing this page and then stamping words on it. Over here is just a plain paper clip, and it's holding on this cute tag. And then this one right here is just over the page tag. And I collaged right here, and I collaged the back, which I thought really turned out cute. And it just goes over the page. And we put the paper clip back on it, which helps hold it in its place. And we put the tag back on there too. So yeah, just a little something to add to that page. It can be removed and this can be decorated however the person wants to decorate it. Again, a blank page here, just like this right here for decorating. This is the other one that I put on the back of my, this is from the heirloom paper pack. And I printed digital collage on the back of that instead of a regular piece of paper, because this is thicker also than regular printer paper is. And I didn't want another 2 full white pages, so that's why that went on there. It can also be journaled on, decorated, however it wants to be decorated. On here, I thought this was really cute. This is a little Stamperia guy that I cut out and glued as a tuck spot. So I thought that was super cool. Made this little tag with this little ruffle thing on there. I thought that turned out cute. And then this is just out of the paper pack with some writing on it. And those just tuck in there like so. And then this can all be journaled on here or decorated, however. We got one more of the accordion pockets in. Oh, no, this isn't an accordion pocket. I'm sorry. This is a envelope that I learned. Well, I saw it on Gayle's channel and Angela's channel, both. They both did envelopes. But it turned out really good. So we've got a side tuck over here. Oh, I need to move this over a little bit so you guys can see that. A side tuck here and a tag or a journal card in there. And I used some of that burlap ribbon that I've got. And then we got a pocket here, and this is all Stamperia tags and journal cards that are inside of here in each one. And then these little round medallions that I glued on there. And I thought it just turned out so cute. It's a lot of space to put stuff. You got all the pockets to the envelope to use as well. Lots of storage space right there, you guys. And then I just put some washi tape on the edges to give it a little bit more zing. Some more blank here so you guys can, or whoever gets it can journal or can design it however they want. Here's some more ledger paper that I coffee dyed. And again, this is from Digital Collage and printed on coffee dyed paper. And yeah. The last thing we've got here is this pocket, also from Angela Kerr. She used buttons, I used gears, and this just unwraps right here. And this is a paper bag, and you have a little pocket right there. And then a tuck spot right there. And then this flips up for journal space underneath. And then here's some more little tags and stuff in there. And then we just wrap it back up. And it's more great storage. And then behind it is another big journal card here. And I backed it with some coffee dyed paper so you can write on that. So that's it, guys. That is Steampunk Journal. And if you are interested in this beautiful Steampunk Journal, you can email me here at bookwormsbuddy@gmail.com, and I can give you all the details there. So yeah, that's all I've got for you today, guys. Thanks for staying tuned and following me through this flip through. If you have any questions about the journal, you can comment down below or you can email me. But thanks, guys, for staying tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.